30 years of silence ended with a scream that no one heard. In the back room of a rotting pizzeria, William Afton, the architect of a decade of unspeakable acts, met a fate worse than you can imagine. Cornered by the vengeful spirits of those he wronged, he did the only thing a coward could do: he hid. The wet, mechanical crunch you hear isn't the animatronic, it's the sound of William Afton's bones being pulverized. To understand this tragedy, you have to understand the engineering nightmare of a Springlock suit. These weren't just mascots, they were dual-purpose mechanisms. By winding the internal spring locks, the heavy animatronic endoskeleton was compressed against the inner walls, allowing a human to slip inside. But this design held a fatal flaw. The locks were incredibly sensitive to moisture. Fast forward to the secret Night 5 minigame. Afton is backed into a corner by the spirits of those who perished by his hands. Panicking, he hides in a derelict spring Bonnie suit. But the safe room is leaking. Water drips from the ceiling, mixing with the hot, frantic humidity of his own breath. That moisture triggers a catastrophic failure. Dozens of steel rods and crossbeams snap back into place in a fraction of a second. The metallic parts instantly sever his vocal cords, rendering him entirely unable to scream. His lungs are pierced, and his fate is sealed in real time. He was left completely alone behind a sealed false wall. Over the next 3 decades, the damp, lightless environment began a horrifying mummification process. The constant exposure to the elements and the suffocating pressure of the mechanical suit fused flesh with rusted steel. Which brings us back to Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Every single time Springtrap moves, that heavy, staggering limp isn't just a glitching robot. It's a shattered human skeleton dragging a rusted prison. The heavy groans you hear in the hallway, that is air escaping a 30-year-old collapsed lung. He never left the suit.